Hey guys, SeanB, and today I want to do a quick update for the beginner account and where I've been and what I've done in the past week. So I finally finished my tattoo, and I gotta say, building this double Malaya Giants team from scratch is pretty tough, and I gotta admit, I failed. I can't make the GB12 team consistent enough. I spent the entire day yesterday trying to make the GB12 team, but it just doesn't work 100% of the time, not even like 95% of the time. So I don't want to make a 90% or 80% team and have to keep watching the team to see whether it fails or not, because it just doesn't work. But for B11, it is actually 100%. And after farming B11 for like the entire day, I gotta say, B11 is not bad. You get 5-star legend once in a while. They are not really good. Most of them are pretty trash, but you do get a lot of 6-star rune. I have seen many 10 run where I get all 6-star rune, and it's not bad. Good mana income or just good rune overall. And you do want to look out for rune like this that is gonna start as a blue rune, but then it roll perfect 18 and the rune just become pretty good. So I've been farming GB11 and I gotta say, not so shabby. And I'll try to get my runes better, get more stats on my unit so that my unit can survive the GB12 challenge, but it's gonna be a little bit tough. But after farming B11 for quite a while now, I don't feel as discouraged, because I was kind of discouraged when I realized that, oh, I can't farm GB12. What do I do now? Because I don't want to farm B10, it's just really bad. But B11 has been pretty good. But then let's rewind a little bit. How did I get to tattoo? So the team I use for tattoo is gonna be Vert, Spectra, and Sav. And of course, tattoo. I 6-star these two units because at 5-star their stats are pretty horrendous. So they died really easily even at 6-star. So I think I made the right choice. I mean, there's nothing else to 6-star anyway. So I 6-star these two units to make them tanky. And also it helps in the 2A process. But how did I 2A Sav? So I went with the HP unit Lupinus, the support unit Spectra, and the defense unit Villadion. I 6-star Math because I thought that he's gonna be the HP unit that I use for the 2A dungeon for Sav, but then this is just way better. She does more damage, make it so much faster. I couldn't do the B4 for Sav 2A because for level 4 of this dungeon, it is actually water. And water is just impossible. Even the trash wave frees you constantly, even if you are wind unit. So it's just impossible. So I have to spend all my energy on level 3, so it took a bit longer to 2A the tattoo because I spent more energy in the Sav 2A. But then for Tattoo 2A, I was able to do level 4 pretty easily with the Fire team, because level 4 is a wind dungeon. Level 5 is pretty impossible. Even for a veteran player, doing level 5 with Fire unit is a pain in the ass. So I did level 4, took like 100 energy, it was all good. And it was really easy with the Fire unit. Especially with Spectra 2A, you have attack debuff, so nothing in the dungeon can really hurt you. So I think the first 2A for most people should be Spectra, because this is one of the best unit, if not the best unit for TOA. And TOA is basically your monthly salary, and you need to get them as soon as you can. So after Spectra, you can do Sav, and then you can do Tattoo. So that will be the natural progression. And now I'll be trying to farm my GB11 to get better runes for GB12. Of course, the goal is still to get to GB12. But then what is after this? I haven't done TOA hard just yet because I don't want to rush into it too much. I'm pretty sure I can do it because I do have Tyrone, Spectra, and Lupinus. So TOA is gonna be a breeze because Lupinus can also do max HP damage and AoE attack by reduction. So it's just pretty easy. So I'm pretty sure in a couple days I'll finish TOA hard as well. Unless I get stuck in the Chroma rotation, then there's nothing much I can do. But that is the plan for now. But then where the hell do I get these runes? So when I was doing 2A dungeon for these two units, I was also doing dragons because I need the shield rune. So I did dragons B11 and B10 as well. I did it with Vert, Spectra, Bella, and Lapis, and a little bit of cheat code Poseidon. But I believe you can also run any attack by reduction, and it's gonna be fine because Poseidon's whole job is to use this skill and reduce the attack power of the tower. He doesn't do any damage whatsoever. The main damage dealer is Spectra. So the run is about 2 minutes, and I just keep doing dragons to get some shield rune. You don't need to get like the perfect shield rune. You just need something that makes sense. So what you want is to have HP, defense, and accuracy. Maybe speed. And that's all you care about. So one Malaya is actually on full shield rune. And it's not really anything amazing, still need upgrading. One of the big challenge of new player is the mana stone doesn't come by very often. I'm very used to having 100 million mana in my main account, but here in this account, every single rune upgrade I make kind of need to be calculated because I'm just really poor and I can't farm mana fast enough. I don't even know how to farm more. I don't farm like 16 hours a day. That's not really realistic. I farm like 3 hours a day top, and I cannot even touch the crystal because you get so much energy from events, from just random sources. I barely touch the crystal from day one playing. I have not summoned any premium pack because you can see from my storage, I don't have a lot of unit, they're all kind of used, and I just don't even touch my crystal. It's actually kind of crazy. But I do a lot of dragons B10, B11 to get some shield rune, to get some extra rune here and there, just to prepare myself for the double Malaya. But even with a lot of shield set, it was not enough. And I'm not sure how to improve further. But I think one of the obvious way to improve is to improve the stat of the unit by having energy rune, by having guard rune, by having some other things. So once in a while you get this. It could have been a beautiful 6-star rune, but I'm just gonna pretend that's gonna be a flat rune and maybe throw it away. But it's a HP rune with accuracy. Maybe I can quad roll accuracy. You never know, because I have my first quad roll already, and it's not quad roll speed. It's quad roll accuracy in a 5-star rune. I don't even know how to describe it, but that's my first quad roll. So if I can quad roll accuracy, I can quad roll speed as well. And quad roll speed to 5-star rune is 20 something speed, and that's not too shabby. So 5-star rune is not too bad. But for now, that's all I can do. I'll farm giants, I'll try to finish TOA hard, and my future build unit will be probably Riley. And then I'm looking forward to build myself a crow because I want to step into farming reapps. And of course, I'll be keeping an eye out for defense rune to build Tricaru. And that's going to be a longer project as well. So when you farm runes, of course you want to look for rune with speed, with HP, defense, attack, accuracy, and all that stuff. But you do want to look out for defense rune. And it's going to be pretty important. Let me find... like this kind of rune right here. It has defense flat, which is very important for your future Ikaru. It will need defense flat on every single rune possible. So keep an eye out for these kind of rune that has defense main and then defense flat. Because when you're starting out, you won't have max guard tower, and every bit of defense is very, very valuable. So that's pretty much it for my beginner account so far. I'll try my best to get my GB12 team done as soon as I can. Without Will Rune is really hard. Like, this is really tough. And without Vert, your team can barely make the speed requirement for the dungeon as well, and you just get completely frozen. And even if I bring in a Riley, I try, it also gets frozen and slowly buffed by the tower and the golem combined, and then you're also gonna die. So it's just a little bit of a problem to try and solve. But so far, by day 20, you should be able to start doing GB11, and it will boost your mana income as well as your rune quality by a lot. And hopefully in a week, I'll figure out how to do GB12. But hey, if you have any question or if you have any feedback, recommendation, let me know in the comment section down below. We'd love to hear your thoughts, and I'll see you guys in the next update.